Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Hello and welcome to the first 2026 edition of Taekwondo Life Magazine Live. This is Master Marc Zirogiannis. I'm your host, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Taekwondo Life Magazine. I hope your 2025 was good, and I hope your 2026 is better. We are a member of the Believe Network. Do you believe? I'm writing, my show today is about a book that I read that was recommended to me that I wasn't aware of, but I love it. I actually took it from the library, but I'm going to order myself a hard copy of it. It comes in paperback and hard copy. I suggest the hard copy as a collectible. It's called These Fists Break Bricks: How Kung Fu Movies Swept Across America and Changed the World. Gary, Hendrix, and Chris Poggiali with a foreword by Riza. This is not a paid review. It's not, I have no affiliation with it. They didn't send me a copy of it to review. I just stumbled across it and got enthralled by it, and I really like it. It's a relatively new book, even though I didn't hear about it, but it's exactly what it purports to be. It is a book with terrific stories about how we went from a time in television and movies where nobody in the West really understood Asian culture, where we thought it was okay for Caucasian actors to wear yellow and blackface, and where the martial arts was unknown to people in the West. Obviously to today where, certainly there is a growing number of Asian and Asian American actors. We have an international film industry, and martial arts is practiced, certainly Taekwondo, all over the world. This book has some great stories in it. They've done a tremendous amount of research. They do everything from talking about the rivalry between Shaw Brothers and Golden Harvest to the advent of Bruce Lee's popularity, to dealing with the exploitation of Bruce Lee through death. A lot about the Times Square movie scene, how martial arts movies rivaled pornography in Times Square for the movies to see. The stories are great. Stories from Billy Jack, stories from Jackie Chan, stories about the advent of VHS tapes, Chuck Norris, some great stories about Jim Kelly. But the thing I really love about the book, and one of the reasons why I'm interested in buying the book and suggest it in hardcover, is it is just filled with full color and black and white posters, images, advertisements from all of these different genres of martial arts flick. I'm looking at a page now in the book where there's tons of ads inside comic books and newspapers for What is a Ninja, Fear No Man with Kung Fu, another ad, Karate, Judo, Savate, Jiu-Jitsu, just all these beautiful full color posters. I'm looking at the Ron Van Cleef on page 212 in this book, and we went to you can check out our magazine and our podcast. We had gone to the mantle of the Black Dragon when Ron Van Cleef passed that from himself to Michael Jai White. But the book tells a lot about the advent of Ron Van Cleef's popularity. The Dragon's Revenges, the death of Bruce Lee, Ron Van Cleef, 4-time world champion. But all these things that don't really exist anymore, these full color posters, and I'm looking here at Black Belt Jones. Some great stories. I learned a lot. I found particular, I've always loved the Billy Jack movies, but read about how Billy Jack was involved in all sorts of litigation and controversy and pulled out of the theaters, and how the marketing for the re-release of Billy Jack became adopted by Steven Spielberg for the movie Jaws. It's those types of really well-researched stories that make this book enjoyable. Like I said, it's a couple hundred pages, but it's a quick read because of the volume of pictures and photographs and captions. It works well. Again, the book is called These Fists Break Bricks: How Kung Fu Movies Swept America and Changed the World. I've talked a lot in the past about how in my childhood, because of my age, that was a big part of it. My brother watching Saturday's Kung Fu Theater, which is what it was called, and Kung Fu, which is talked about in this book. Some interesting stories about David Carradine and his troubles and his controversies with Bruce Lee and his controversies with his substance abuse. But those were how we got our martial arts flicks, and those are the things that inspired people of my generation, people like my brother, to want to study martial arts. But there was just a shortage of martial arts schools anywhere to train. Today's the opposite. Today you have to be careful. There's martial arts schools on every corner, and you have to check the pedigree and check the training and check the master. But the book is great. I encourage you to check it out. It's a good way to start off the new year, especially if you have some time off. Master Marc Zirogiannis, I look forward to seeing you on the mat in 2026.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Do you believe